out, make sure the camera's in the right place. Okay, I am in a very messy shed right now, guys. I only have like a small amount of space. Oh, looks good. All right, what's up, everybody? This is Wilson. We're gonna do a tire change on the Sherman S. I'm a little iffy about this table right here. I hope it is suitable enough to hold it. I couldn't wait any longer. I was waiting for my workmate to get here tomorrow, but I want to get this done today. We're gonna take out this tire here, the 2.75 14 Kenda off the Sherman S, and we're gonna replace it with the Shinko 244, which is right up here, ready to go. Throughout this video, obviously it's live, so I might make a few mistakes, and hopefully you guys might catch me on that. And I will check the comments every so often. I'm not going to check it all the time. Right now I'm just going to remove this packing material off from the tire, and I should have did that in the first place. So hope everybody's doing fine out there. I have my bird outside. She's in her little travel cage outside, and she's bouncing her head up and down. So let's get this off the Shinko tire for now. There's a possibility that this tire might not fit. I've heard some stories about the tire kind of rubbing a little bit, depending on if the shell is put together correctly. So hopefully it'll be fine. And my girlfriend is home, so periodically you might hear me talking to her or she talking to me. So that is okay. All right, so we're just gonna get rid of this trash here. I think we're all set. It looks like it's gonna be a straightforward teardown too, guys. It looks pretty simple. Throw this trash away right there. All right, so I have this power tool. My first cordless drill, guys. I love getting tools. So this thing's ready to go. It's on its lowest setting right now. The chuck's on there, and we're good in that department. So we don't even need to take off the pedals for this. Before we go any further, what I want to do is just pull up the live feed on my iPad, make sure we're all set. That will help me check out your guys' comments. Okay, everything looks good. So I'll put that off to the side right there. We're good. All right, so what we're gonna need to do is very carefully, I'm gonna do it this way. You gotta be very careful here. We're gonna get the top cover off, and I think what I'll do is take off my seat. You guys see? You can see. Okay, good. I'm gonna take off the seat here. It's just held on to double-sided Velcro. There we go. So it's a cheap little seat that you can get for the back of an electric bike. So we'll put that on the floor, and let's see. I have to refer to a video once in a while too. So let's do that right now. It's 2 cells, 1 pack. 2 cells, 1 pack. Very straightforward breakdown process. So we're going to take off the cover and the left side only. So let's see. It is 2 cells, 1 pack. So we're going by 2 cells, 1 pack video. Sherman Sherman S tire change. Right there.
Today we're going to be looking at the Sherman S tire change. I'm not feeling too well, got a bit of a migraine, so bear with me. My voice
That sucks.
control board sits. So we're going to start by removing the control board cover in order for us to access and disconnect the battery terminal cables. In total, there are 11 PH2 Phillips screws on this top cover. So if you just remove the control board cover, I'll show you a way to remove the Phillips screws that you need to remove. And just requires a little bit of finagling to get the control board cover out of that position.
We like
so if you lift up the trolley
finagling
handle to about the halfway mark or a certain angle, you can actually fit your Phillips screwdriver into the hole of the trolley handle to access the screw underneath. Now you may need to move the handle up and down to find the perfect angle in which the Phillips bit is able to securely sit on the screw. Doing it this way will allow you to remove all 11 Phillips screws and remove your control board cover.
He does tell you what bit it is. I just want to make sure I have the right bit. Just give me a second on this. I know you tell us, buddy. You do tell us.
What you'll want to do is to lift the control board cover
Oh,
off
he doesn't tell us.
Where it sits. So we're going to start by removing with the Sherman S. If you're doing a tire change and you want to do it the absolute with the Sherman S. With the Sherman where it sits. So we're going to start by removing the control board cover in order for us to access and disconnect the battery terminal cables. In total, there are 11 PH2.
Okay, let's do that now.
So if you just...
Alright, so I'm going to go back to our live stream so I make sure I see our chat here. And your channel. Alright, so I'm going to go back. Alright, here we go. PH2. Screws. And this is from my buddy, French USA, who is no longer in town anymore. I miss you, buddy. So this is in honor of my friend, French USA, and he taught me this really wise word. Slow and steady wins the race. So we're just going to take our time, okay? I have these little plastic cups here, and I'm going to label them for each thing that I unscrew. So it's on the lowest setting. Start with this one here. One. Gotta be very careful with these screws here because from what I hear, they strip very easily. Oh, that bit wants to come out. Okay. You know what? Let's kind of ease our back a little bit and kind of sit down and do this, you know? Sit down on the job. All right. Right? We're going to sit down on the job now. You lazy fart. Get your ass up and get back to work. Yes, sir. All right. If you're just joining us, we're just getting the top cover off of our Sherman S. And this is the area. Can you see that? This is the area right here. 2 cells, 1 pack. I don't know the guy's name. who does that video, but he says we're gonna have to finagle our bit in there, but I think we'll do that now. Just get that hard part out of the way. And he says just bring the control board cover down just a little bit. Oh, okay, I see what he's saying. You just gotta get it just right. Might have to twist it this way. Yep. Oops. Okay. And we're gonna do the same on this side. Fandangle. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Maybe, maybe not. Oops. Careful. Yeah, I can see what other people are saying. These screws are easy to strip, so I'm taking my time. Come on. All right, and we got 2 more left. And it should be right there. Right there. That one's, oops, that one's at a weird angle. I don't like that one. Okay, so I'm gonna label that one top cover. Got all the screws. No, I'm missing one more. One more screw. Careful. Careful, don't strip the screws. Okay. So we're going to check you guys' comments, if there's any comments at all. And no comments yet? Okay. Then fine. So be it. Jedi. Okay, now we got the last screw. We screwed all the screws out, and I'm gonna mark it. PH2 top cover, and I'm gonna put that. There's like no room in this shed. There's freaking mice droppings everywhere. We're gonna clean this shed up because we're gonna get one of those garbage bins and we're gonna just fucking throw everything out. I got so much shit in here. Okay, so we got the top cover off, and now, we're gonna take it off. Here, you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. I do have some silicone. I think I'm gonna put some silicone near the end. We'll see. Oh, how are we gonna get this off? Let's see. Do we have to take off the top cover? Do we have to take it out? I'm gonna say we don't need to take it out, but I'm gonna go to the next part of the instructions. I think we have to unplug the, here, let me try to show you guys what I'm doing. Okay, can you guys see it? Okay, so yeah, we can look together. Let's look at this thing together. You guys see it? Okay. So we needed to unplug the display cover. So this, I like to get this cover off. So before we go further, let's go on 2 cells, 1 pack video again. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth today.
Hi, welcome back to 2 cells, 1 pack.
Today we're going to be looking at the Sherman S tire change.
Yes, sir.
Not lay this wheel on its side. Specifically, you want.
We're not there yet.
Now that we are ready to remove. Now that we are ready.
Hold on. Wait.
Now the board sits. So we're going to start by removing the control board cover in order for us to access and disconnect the battery terminal cables.
We just did that.
In total, there are 11 to get the control board cover out of that position. So if you lift up the trolley handle to about the halfway mark or a certain angle, you can actually fit your Phillips screwdriver into the hole of the trolley handle to access the screw.
We just did that.
What you'll want to do is to lift the control board cover off of its perch. Now it may be a little bit tight, but there's a way to squeeze it out and then remove the cables from the motherboard.
So that's what we're gonna do right now, my friends. Here we go. So okay, hold on 1 second. Here. Let's move you over here just a little bit so I can get at you. Okay, he says lift it up. That's what we're doing, but it's not coming through. Let's see. Is it up all the way? Let's get it to the halfway mark maybe. Nope. It just wants to stop right here because it's kind of bulged right up in here and it's not passing through the trolley handle. Trying to be careful not to do anything with the wires. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it. So see what we have here. Can you guys see? Oh, fuck, you guys can't see what I'm doing, can you? Let's bring you right there. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna unplug this right here. 1. And that's it, huh? Is that it? Something don't seem right. Hold on 1 second. Let's go back to the video. He pulls off the yellow one. Oh.
We are ready to remove.
Okay. There we go. I'll put some silicone on that near the end. So we don't need to do anything with that, do we? That's it. Okay, so we're going to put this off to the side. And you can see now the control cover. Voila. And that's self-explanatory. That's self-explanatory. And the batteries now. So we just need to unplug, I think, just one side of the battery. Let's just double check our teardown video.
The battery terminals, we only need to remove one side of the wheel, and the side that you want to remove is the left side.
Right here.
The right side has the phase wires that go through the wire trough, and so by removing just the left side, you can get access to the tire in order to do your tire change.
Okay, he just unplugs.
Previously, I had the Sherman.
Okay. So it looks like I got to unplug both. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, so we're unplugging both. That goes to that side. Okay, so that's the left battery. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory right there. Not too bad. I'm going to take these pads off. I really hate to take these pads off, guys. But I have to get to where we need to get to. Alright, take these pads off. It took me so much time to figure out the perfect position. But the good thing is I can kind of match it to the other side. I'm not going to touch that side, so. And maybe, just maybe, all I need to do is take off the middle. Not trolley handle tape. What the fuck is it called? Velcro. There we go. There we go. And I probably have to take this off. That's alright, because what that is that I'm taking off right now is the Velcro that attaches our side pads that cover the suspension knobs, but I don't need that anymore. I'm comfortable without that. We got a little glue there. Do I want to keep this Velcro? Do I want to keep this Velcro, guys? Yeah, forget it. All things must come to an end. I'll be right back. Let me throw away this. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take off these screws here. And they're going to be hex screws. So let's see the video here together.
Ernest standing up vertically in the workbench. By having it vertically, it allowed me to remove the Phillips screws and control board cover off the top of the wheel. Lay this wheel on its side. Specifically, you want to lay it down on the right side of the wheel just so that you have access to the whole left panel. The only thing left to do is to remove the 8 screws down the suspension as well as the 4 screws along the top.
Okay. I know what he's talking about. Let's put this over here. And they're going to be hex screws. I think they're an H3. I know he does. He lists it in the video. Let's go to the video.
Now there's one thing I forgot to mention, and that is the kickstand is a 4mm hex bolt. And these screws at the top for the suspension are all 5mm hex.
Okay, 5 hex. And I totally just spaced it on the first part. Go back again.
Wheel just so that you have access to the whole left panel. The only thing left to do is to remove the 8 screws down the suspension as well as the 4 screws along the top.
Okay, 1 second.
Now there's one thing I forgot to mention, and that is the kickstand is a 4mm hex bolt.
Okay, 4. Okay, so we're just gonna do the kickstand now. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that doesn't want to come out. Let's put some more torque on it. Huh. Well, let's try the next one. See what happens. This is a hex, a 4mm hex. That's not budging. There we go. I just had to increase the torque. Okay. So the torque setting on mine, I had to set to 6. Again, this is, you know, it's going to be a slow video, guys. All right, let's do this ones. 1, 2. Fucking bit keeps coming off. Okay. And there's one more. Okay, that's 3. There should be a nut in there too. Is there a nut? There is a nut in there. So, guys, can you see what I'm doing? Okay, there's a nut in here, so you have to. I probably should get that nut out. Did you want to lose that just in case? So we got the nut. Sometimes you'll feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts. And so do I. Okay. So. Not many screws. Oh, I never noticed this before. A lot of gunk underneath there. I'm gonna have to get a brush to brush that off. What are we looking for? We're looking for a marker. So that is 4, hex 4, H4, torque 6, and this is going to be kickstand. And where did I put? Where did I put the screws for the other ones? I know there's other screws that I took off. Oh, right over here. Okay. So the kickstand's off. I need to get a brush like I said I was going to get. Can I close the door? I can smell the candle. Can I close the door? All right, got a brush. Looks good in there. All right. Kickstand, I'm going to put that off to the side. So, what do we got here? Can you guys see what we're doing? Can you guys see what we're doing? How's it going? Let's take a break real quick. Pretty easy so far. Just, you know, just figuring out the screws. I probably should have wrote a little note. Follow the video, write everything out, and I would have been a lot further. No comments so far, so let's see if we have any comments. Top chat. No, I don't have top chats. Live chat. Okay, that's okay. Comments will come in when they come in. All right, so we need to get these screws off here. So
and these screws at the top for the suspension are all 5mm hex.
5mm hex, baby. Okay, here we go. This is where the fun begins. Oh, how's it going that way? How's it going the right way? Okay, running into a little issue here. It's not turning. So, you hear that? It's not turning. Okay. So, the setting number 2 is for the impact drill. I'm gonna try it. Let's see what happens. Number 1. Oh. And it's going the right way. So, what can we do here at this moment? Oh, here goes my bird. Yeah. This thing is not turning at the nut. So it's been good so far at this moment. Let's see. Let's try. Let's try it without the extension. Fuck's sakes. Okay, so that's not working. Is this even in there right? All right, so we're gonna take a pause for a second and see what's going on. Said 5, right?
Previously I had the Sherman.
Oh, why doesn't YouTube do this? Come on, man.
Vertically in the workbench by having it previously
no.
With the C-clamp millimeter hex bolt, and these screws at the top for the suspension are all 5mm hex.
5mm hex. Okay. Because it feels like it's going to strip right on those, on this area here. Not enough power. Yeah. It's not going through. This thing keeps on moving around. Ah, whoa. Careful. That's not what we want to do. Yeah. Well, we're kind of stuck here, guys. So we're going to end part 1. And we'll do part 2 when we get to it. I might have to find some hand tools to get at it instead. I don't know what the issue is. Because this tool isn't unlocking, it's not unscrewing the side of these bolts. Let's try one more time. I'm going to make this really tight. You didn't have to do that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these screws are not screwing. Just for shits and giggles. Let's see. Nope. All right. So we're gonna end part 1. I'm gonna try to find a tool to get this off. This is on so tight my electric screwdriver can't handle it for some reason. So we'll be back.